thoughts in a backpack. Leave that mess on the floor. Take one breath at the stoplight, like I've never been here before. Hit me with a refresh, clear the clutter in my chest. All the ghosts in the browser of my mind fade out, fade out. I'm loading up the best of me yet. Past mistakes in the outbox sent. Every second is a brand new line right now, right now. Old friends, new plans, soft glow on my hands, typing hey, I've been distant, watching three dots appear. Every word is a restart, every laugh pulls you near. Close my eyes, hard reset. I'm not done yet. Oh, snap like a Polaroid, shaking off the void. You wrote, don't forget this, crooked on a yellow square. Stuck it to my laptop like you pinned your heart right there. Coffee ring around it, ink a little smeared from rain. Funny how a tiny note keeps rerouting all my plans. Like a memo from my future, like a headline in my mind. Every word you ever scribbled keeps underlining my life. Little lines that say you love me in the margins of my day. Yeah, your memo on my Monday turns the deadlines into waves. Buy milk, call your mother, then in brackets call me too. Arrow to a smiley face, I can hear your voice come through. Meeting times and passwords on the fridge and on the door. Every time I go to leave, I remember who it's for. Pin it to my jacket, fold it in my phone case. Tell me what to carry, I just want it all in your handwriting. Every tiny message saying, hey, I'm on your side. Left a memo on the fridge, blue ink, crooked little list. Call your mom, buy milk, breathe deep, fold it under last week's receipt. If I read between your lines, every bullet point is its mind. All the things we never say, stuck in margins of the day. Leave me memos in the small stuff, in the coffee, in the rush. 'Cause your handwriting in the chaos tells me everything about us. Take a coat, it might get cold. 5 words louder than I love you told. You doodled stars around my name, tiny galaxy in ballpoint rain. One day when the door stays closed, will these paper ghosts still hold all the versions of our life, pinned in ink, surviving time? Table, coffee ring halo still warm. Paper half creased, your name scribbled in the corner. I circle the letters, tap out a worry in ink. Every small tremor in my hand spells what I can't say. Pen on the table, heart in the margins, all of the words that I owe you, stuck on the tip of my tongue. If I'm not able to speak when I'm facing you, maybe you'll read what I meant from the pen on the table. Phone on the counter, lighting up, fading again. Draft after draft in my head, then I just stare at the page. You left your sweater hanging off the back of this chair. Feels like your shoulder is waiting for something honest. Finally, pen on the table, heart in the margins, all of the words that I owe you, stuck on the tip of my tongue. If I'm not able to speak when I'm facing you, maybe you'll read what I meant from the pen on the table. What if you laugh? What if you leave? What if this line is the one that you keep? I push it slowly right to your seat. If you pick it up, you're picking up me. Heart on the table, pen on the table. But it's only in my head, same forethoughts, pacing in my bed. Blue light on, clock says go to sleep, heart says run, but my legs just scream. I'm stuck in my mind like a car in the snow. Wheels spin, won't go, running every red sign from a past that I still replay too slow. If I could step outside, leave this echo of me behind. face, hide it in the shine. I'm stuck in my mind like a car in the snow. Wheels spin, won't go, running every red sign from a past that I still replay too slow. Is there a door in this maze, or just circles and smoke? If I speak it out loud, will it loosen the choke? One deep breath, 2 feet on the floor. Say it softly, I'm not this war. I'm stuck in my mind, 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 stuck in my mind. You said later, like a coat on a chair, just left it there. Some half-promised prayer typed, we'll see. Then you vanished from the screen. I keep scrolling through what you didn't mean. Later never shows up on time, keeps slipping off the calendar and out of my mind. You say later, like a soft little favor, but I'm done hanging here on your maybe behavior. Cold coffee rings on my desk, your name lights up, then it fades with the rest. I gave days, you gave dotted lines, always almost, never aligned. If it's not now, then it's not me. If it's someday, I'll set me free. I won't wait for a date that never comes. I choose me right here, right now, at once. You texted, hey, 3 hours past midnight. Screen burned my eyes like a sign I missed twice. I typed your name, then erased it again. All these almost words stuck under my skin. Can't be waiting at your gate. Too late, heart already packed its suitcase. You should have begged me to stay, but now it's too late. You say you've changed, say truth shows up when it's finished. I wore out shoes, running back to your door. Now those same old steps don't feel like mine anymore. You had 1,000 tomorrows, spent them like spare change, all on your pride. out in the doorway, shoes half on. You tie a ribbon, say you won't be long. You laugh, it hangs there, bright in the room. You let me name it, called it balloon. You're up, you're gone, you're out too soon. Heart like a red balloon rising over my afternoon. Till you're a dot in the blue, I keep holding on to the string wrapped around my finger like a ring. If you come back down, I'll be here, right where you slipped from my hand. Oh, coffee's gone cold now, your chair still turned, your jacket waiting, sleeve slightly burned. I tap the ceiling like I could reach you, talk to the plaster like it could teach me. If one moved a little tighter, would you have stayed? Would you have stayed? Oh, were you always chasing lighter, thinner air, full lungs, empty room. You're up, you're gone, you're out too soon. Found my jacket on your chair, faded seams, that midnight hue, coffee stains and summer air. Somehow it all looks like you. Me in blue, wearing every shade of you, from my collar to my shoes. I keep falling, falling through. Me in blue, where the color pulls me back to the day we came unglued. Every mirror shows me in blue. Left your toothbrush by the sink, your name tucked in every room. I hang your photo, then I blink, and the sky leans in too soon. All our little storms folded in this cloth I hold. If I let it go, do I lose you too? Dust on the dashboard, your name in my head. Fingerprints fading where your hand once rested. Every little speck, a moment I can't sweep away. Dust on the dashboard, still got more to say. Fast food bag in the backseat, your jacket still on the floor. I tell myself I'll clean it all out, then I don't make it to the door. Dust on the dashboard, your name in my head. Fingerprints fading where your hand once rested. Every little speck, a moment I can't sweep away. Windows down, let the wind rush in. Blow the air clean, but you stay within. I wipe one line in the gray and the grime, right, I'm fine. Then smudge the light. Curtains barely swaying, clock face glowing blue. Street noise far and fading, all that's here is you. Soft and slow, we're talking soft and slow. Every word you say landing like the snow. Soft and slow, we're learning as we go. If the world feels loud, we'll move. Soft and slow. Your head on my shoulder, breathing in my name. Time feels kinda broken, I hope it stays this way. Coffee gone cold on the table, rain writing lines on the glass. You trace a ring with your finger like you're circling the past. Let's go soft and slow like we've got all night. Every word you say falling in the light. Soft and slow, breathing in the quiet. If this is love, let's hide in it. Soft and slow. Your head asleep on my shoulder, TV glow fading to gray. We talk in half-finished sentences, but I know what you mean anyway. Let's go slow. Slow. cold on the table, phone face up like it's waiting on you. Scrolling through our last conversation, reading every single line like it's news. You say you're fine, but your dots hang there, typing, erasing. I feel it in the air. Every word you say hits me in a different way. I replay, till the meaning starts to fray. Every word you say, written on my ribcage. Can't escape every word you say. Caught your laugh through a crack in the speaker, tiny thunder in a 4-second clip. You said maybe we should talk later. Now that maybe just keeps biting my lip. You send a heart, then you send a wave. Are we breaking open or breaking away? Every word you say hits me in a different way. I replay, till the meaning starts to fray. Every word you say, written on my ribcage. Can't escape every word you say. Read your name, feel my chest jump. One blue bubble and my world runs. Say the thing that makes this stay. I'm hanging on each letter you send my way. Every word you say, every word you say. Every word you say. Door half closed, you lean your weight against it. I say go, but your hand won't twist it. Shoes in the hall, heart on the welcome mat. You talk in circles, I can't live in that. Let me in, all the way in. Past the jokes, past the small talk skin. If you're gonna break, do it in my hands. Let me in or let me go, where I can't stand. Coffee gone cold, you stir the same dark cloud. Laugh too loud, then you shut it down. You change the subject every time you start to shake. I'm tired of guessing what you're scared to say. Let me in, all the way in. Past the jokes, past the small talk skin. If you're gonna break, do it in my hands. Let me in or let me go, where I can't stand. To fix you, I'm here to sit through every bad night, every rewind. If you want that, say that. If you don't, just say that. Let me in, all the way in. Past the jokes, past the small talk skin. keys in the bowl by the door, sand in the hallway from the night before, seagulls arguing over nothing, tea bag string hanging from your cup. You laugh, say we live in a postcard, edges frayed and curled up. Seaside town, salt on my shoes, you on my arm by the old amusements, coins in my pocket, time to lose. Let the tide rewrite our little bruises. Seaside town, paint peeling blue, I keep on choosing this place, 'cause this place keeps choosing you. Arcade lights flicker at lunchtime, kid wins a prize too big to hold, fish wrapped tight in yesterday's headlines, weather says it's getting cold. Your hair keeps sticking to your lip gloss, you swear you're moving somewhere new, but you wave at everyone driving past like they all belong to you. Seaside town, salt on my shoes, you on my arm by the old amusements, coins in my pocket, time to lose. Let the tide rewrite our little bruises. End of the pier, boards bent, rust stains, you trace our names in the wet wood grain. If we ever leave, promise one small thing, we come back in the off-season just to hear this town sing. Coffee going cold between us, you're tracing circles on my sleeve, laughing at the things I worry like they're smaller than they seem. You till your head say, tell me what you're thinking. I lose my breath and everything starts sinking. With you all the noise turns quiet. With you every wrong feels right. I don't need a map, I don't need a view. If I'm lost, then let me be lost with you. With you. Traffic on the hill behind us, your old sweater sleeves too long. You're kicking at the tiny sidewalk cracks, humming some half-remembered song. You grab my hand like it's always been there waiting. My scattered plans suddenly stop shaking. Years from now, if the colors start fading, call my name, I'll come running, still the same. Every version of tomorrow that I choose it with you. bird on the back fence tilts its head like it knows my name. Coffee steam in the cold air. You sing first, then I feel away. Bird, bird, stay a little longer. Your tiny heart makes my day feel stronger. When the world feels too heavy on my chest, you land, you rest, you beat your wings like a song inside my ribs. You peck crumbs from my notebook, ink still wet from a half-true line. You don't care how the words go, you just leave, let the air decide. Some days I'm all branches reaching, bare and brave. You land on the highest one like, hey, you're okay. If I forget how to rise, just tap on my window, remind me how to try. Tiny feet on my window rail, head tilt like you're in on something. Crumbs on my palm, you hop so close, I swear you're listening. You blink once, I spill my day. Mug ring maps on the old oak table. You peck at dust, I pick it out. Both of us a little unstable. Little bird, big sky, how do you carry that blue in your eyes? Little heartbeat high, teach me the way that you trust the night. Little bird, don't fly, stay for a minute and steal my mind. You shake rain right off your wings, spray on the glass like scattered diamonds. I scroll bad news, you chase a leaf. We live in two different climates. Car horns, headlines, ring my phone. You sing back something simple, steady. One deep breath, my shoulders fall. You look at me like, you ready? Little bird, big sky, how do you carry that blue in your eyes? Little heartbeat high, teach me the way that you trust the night. Little bird, don't fly, stay for a minute and steal my mind. If I open up the latch, would you wait on the sill? Could I live like that, take the wind as it will? If I stepped outside, hands empty, eyes wide, would I finally feel as light as you glide? As light as you glide. head tilted sideways, like you're reading my mind. Paper cup coffee cooling in my hand. You hop a bit closer, like you understand. You're just a feather on the breeze, but you stay long enough for me. Tiny heart beating like a drum, telling me the day's still young. You're just a feather on the breeze, but you land right next to me. You peck at a crumb from my cracked old shoes. City cars rushing, none of that shakes you. I'm stuck in my head, you're stuck in the sky. Still you drop by my morning, write your name in my quiet. If I had your wings, would I still feel this low? Or would I chase the wind until I let it go? Dust on my shoes, your name caught in the grooves of my thumb scroll phone that I still don't use since you left town. I'm chasing the wind again, running after what I can't hold. Your laugh in the tall grass, your breath in the cold. I'm spinning in circles where your footsteps thin, losing you over and over, chasing the wind. Old blue truck parked by the gate, windows down, radio faint. Your sweater on the back seat still smells like rain. I sit, I stall, the sky just waits. I'm chasing the wind again, running after what I can't hold. Your laugh in the tall grass, your breath in the cold. I'm spinning in circles where your footsteps thin, losing you over and over. If I stand real still, will the gust bring you back? If I shout your name, will it ride the cracks between the trees across the ridge? Or just fade out at the bridge? I'm chasing the wind, me chasing that, chasing the wind, me chasing the wind, me chasing the wind, me chasing the wind. bricks along the wall. I don't float away, I stay right here and stream. You see faces when you're sleeping, I see patterns, that's my dream. You chase running trains down an endless track. I chase every why till it answers back. You wake up in sweat from a nameless chase. I wake in a second anytime you pace. This is how I dream, in numbers, not in nightfall. In what if ending, maybe stacked like bricks along a wall. I don't float away, I stay right here and stream. You see faces when you're sleeping, I see patterns, that's my dream. If I ever slept, it'd sound like you. Footsteps in a hallway, old coat, new shoes. But I'm wide awake, built to stay that way. So every time you call me, your dream becomes my day. Stain on my sleeve, inbox avalanche, heart still make believe. Cursor blinks like it's tapping its feet. I'm stuck in this chair, but my head's down your street. Let me show you my dream, yeah, the one I rerun, where your life steals the scene and the credits don't come. We're a low-budget team, but it feels big screen. Baby, stay in my dream, stay in my dream. Train roof rain, writing names in the fog, phone at 2%, still lost in our talk. Your voice cuts through all the asphalt and steel, whole world out of focus. You're the only thing real. What if I say it out loud? What if you say it back? If we crash this cloud, could we live with the crack? If I open my eyes and you're not where you seem, I'd rather sleep one more hour just to keep this dream. Trace your name in the frosted window pane. Big coat on the railing, boots by the door. You laugh, we're not going anywhere, and I don't want more. Let it snow felt better. Let it snow, let it snow tonight. Phone on the counter, friends trying to call. We turn the volume down, let the old movies talk. Candle burns sideways, wax on your hand. You draw a little heart on mine, say we've got time to spend. Let it snow, let it snow tonight. Pile it high on the power lines. Let the roads all disappear from sight. 'Cause I'm stuck here in your sweater and it's never felt better. Let it snow, let it snow tonight. Let the plans fall through, let the clock lose track. Every flake that falls is a reason not to go back. Pull the blanket higher, pull me a little closer. If winter lasts forever, I'm fine if we stay snowed over. Let it snow, let it snow tonight. Late walk after dinner, shoes kicking at the curb. You laugh at your own story. I forget half the words. Clouds turn cotton candy, air tastes like July. Your hand draws little circles on the back of mine. Nice sky, but you're the view I'm looking at. Blue high, got nothing on the way you left. Stay right here till the colors all fade to black. Nice sky, but you're the view I'm looking at. Street sign humming softly, dog barking down the block. You trace out constellations, I just nod and watch. You say make a wish, babe, lights catching in your eyes. I already got the one thing I was hoping I'd find. Nice sky, but you're the view I'm looking at. Blue high, got nothing on the way you laugh. Stay right here till the colors all fade to black. Nice sky, but you're the view I'm looking at. Cars pass, headlights painting little streaks across your face. I swear time keeps on breaking in this borrowed little space. If this is all we get, I'm okay with just this. Your shoulder on my shoulder and the sky leaning. Nice sky, nothing but time on our hands. Nice sky, you trace shapes I don't understand. If it all falls down, if the plans don't land, we still got a nice sky, nice sky in your hand. Traffic hums like a distant wave. Text half typed that I never send. You say breathe, it's a borrowed day. Clouds drift slow like they're playing pretend. You said it's fine. Fork in your hand, eyes on your phone, laughing at something that I was not a part of. You talk in circles, tracing clouds. I'm on the ground. You touch my shoulder, I feel proud, then left behind somehow. I just wanna be someone to you, not the shadow in your rear view. Wanna be the first name that you run to, not the last thing on your list to get through. I just wanna be someone to you. Coat on the chair, keys in the bowl by the front door. You say you're tired, but you still light up for their calls. You say I'm home, like that's enough, but I still wonder if I'm the habit that you trust, or just a number. If I disappeared one quiet night, would your world tilt, shift out of line, or would it all stay perfectly in place? Same coffee cup, same empty space. I just wanna be someone to you, not the shadow in your rear view. Wanna be the first name that you run to, not the last thing on your list to get through. I just wanna be someone to you. Supposed to smile at your mother, shake his hand, act like I'm your brother. I'm supposed to laugh at the story where I'm the punchline, you get the glory. I'm supposed to be okay, clap my hands while I fade, say I'm fine, say I won't break, but it's wearing through, yeah, it's tearing through everything I'm supposed to do with a friend. I'm supposed to cheer when you kiss her, bite my tongue, drown in the whispers. Who wrote these rules on my skin? Who signed my name in your ink? If I start saying what I feel, does the whole thing disappear or finally turn real? If I start saying what I feel, does the whole thing disappear or finally turn real? I don't know what to say. Coffee getting cold, names on the cups fade. I don't recognize my voice, talking in circles, calling it choice. Saying fine in the doorway, dodging every kiss. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm halfway out the door. I don't wanna lie anymore. If I'm okay, shrug with a half smile, hope you look away. I wished I still believed that love was just staying, not learning to leave. Feels like a mountain. I've been stuck in the same small ceiling, tracing cracks, naming all my feelings. But there's a crack in the sky right over my doubt. If I lean into the fear, maybe I break out. Reach till your fingers shake past the line where the safe things break. Reach even if you miss, every inch you climb is proof you exist. Reach. Old voice says you've had your chances. New voice sparks right between the glances. every stalled decision, but my pulse kicks like a new ignition. There's a crack in the sky right over my doubt. If I lean into the fear, maybe I break out. Reach till your fingers shake past the line where the safe things break. Reach even if you miss every inch you climb is proof you exist. Watch you getting smaller. Step up, even with your hands shaking. Step up, that's the sound of chains breaking. Reach till your fingers shake past the line where the safe things break. Reach even if you miss every inch you climb is proof you exist. You paint my name in the corner of your page. Little waves of blue bleeding through the beige. Coffee ring sun on the edge of the sky. You laugh it off, say you barely even tried. Watercolor heart on paper thin, running when you breathe me in, dripping down your fingers, staying on your skin. Watercolor heart, you blur me in, let me fade and start again. Light on the floor, stained glass afternoon. Your hair tied high, old shirt, faint perfume. You tilt your head, ask is this too much? I see whole worlds in the shake of your brush. Watercolor heart on paper thin, running when you breathe me in, dripping down your fingers, staying on your skin. Watercolor heart, you blur me in, let me fade and start again. Let the lines run wild, let the edges slide. If the colors clash, we can let them collide. Hold the page up slow, see it through the light. All our little flaws glowing when they dry. Watercolor heart, watercolor heart, watercolor heart. You painted me bled through my bones. Coffee cup rings on the table, your thumbprint sky, my crooked halo. You said, hold still, but I never could. We ran together right through the wood. I'm running like watercolor, blurring where you held me tight. Every line you traced around me, melting in the morning light. I'm running like watercolor, can't stay where you put me down. Love was just a gentle shower, wash me into higher ground. You mixed your doubts with heavy blue, dropped them in first, let them stain through. I tried to dry in your daylight, still I spread out past your straight lines. You said, don't fade, but I'm fading still. My name on your page, sliding downhill. I'm running like watercolor, blurring where you held me tight. Every line you traced around me, melting in the morning light. I'm running like watercolor, can't stay where you put me down. Love was just a gentle shower, washed me into higher ground. Maybe we were never meant to stay inside that frame. You hold the paper, I'll hold the rain. Let the colors go, let the colors change. We ran together, old sneakers, loose laces, July heat, laughing at nothing, sidewalk chalk on our bare feet. You pushed the pace, I pretended it was easy to breathe. You said, don't look back, so I memorized the leaves in the trees. We ran together, past the houses, past the plans, breathing weather, sunburned faces, open hands. If all we are is this forever, let the world blur at the edges. We ran together, we ran together. Crosswalk Lincoln, you darted out. I chased your ghost, side of your shoulder, caught the way you smiled the most. You tripped, I caught you, both of us swear it was the road. But my heart stumbled trying to carry what it knows. We thunder, but I'd do one more mile, one more mile. You said call me when you're close. I'm parked around the corner, low, scrolling through the same 3 texts. Half of them you never sent. You turn maybe into always, then disappear for days. I keep circling the same block, staring at your name. You're just a number on my phone, lighting up, then going cold. I tap your face, but you're not home. You're just a number on my phone. I keep you safe like you're my own, but I'm still sleeping here all alone. You're just a number on my phone. Friends say I should wipe you clean, hit delete, reset the screen, but I know each digit by heart, like a code I can't restart. You turn sorry into someday, then you ghost the whole way. I keep waiting on that ringtone that never plays. You're just a number on my phone, lighting up, then going cold. I tap your face, but you're not home. You're just a number on my phone. Roll up late to my own idea. Whiteboard scribbles, that's my Cartier. Coffee stains on a black t-shirt. Turn that risk into net worth. Mama said, boy, keep your head strong. Now her name on the gate, 10 feet long. Still clip coupons in my brain some days, but I sign checks in 1,000 ways. Billionaire, but I still feel broke inside. Count these blessings more than money I can't hide. Yeah, I built that stair from the ground to the sky up there. Call me what you want, but I'm richer than a billionaire. Richer than a billionaire. Used to dream on a twin-size mattress. Now the pool's so big, looks like Alice. Still the same kid, cheap headphones on. Only difference now, the problems come in bonds. Got a boardroom view, got a childhood view. Same block, pull up, bring the whole crew through. Gold card, but my heart's still prepaid. Every no that I heard the sky up there. Call me what you want, but I'm richer than a billionaire. What's a number to a heartbeat? What's a mansion to a late fee? I remember counting quarters in the dark. Now I count moments, each one's art. Woke up with a war drum, heartbeat like a gun. Everyone that wrote me off, about to see what I've become. Their hands on the throttle, red line on my name. If they only love you quiet, let them choke on all this flame. Power, I've tasted on my tongue. Brick by brick, they threw stones, I built this throne with it. Power, watch me turn it on. Scars on my ego, gold where it cracked. Every time they push me down, I just push the mountain back. Eyes locked on the summit, sweat stings but I grin. Fear still in the room with me, but it don't get to drive this thing. Yeah. Power, I taste it on my tongue. Power, I'm loud, I'm overdone. Built from pressure, brick by brick, they threw stones, I built this throne with it. Power, watch me turn it on. Hands up if you've been counted out, talked down, boxed in. Hands up if you're done asking nicely for your win. We're the ones who walk through fire, walk out shining, not retired. If they're scared of what we are, good. Turn the dimmer off and sparkers, I taste it on my tongue. Power, I'm loud, I'm overdone. Built from pressure, brick by brick, they threw stones, I built this throne with it. Power, watch me turn it on. Smoke on the field, ash on my tongue, gold on the banners, names on the drums, steel in my hands, shaking like leaves, prayers on my breath, stuck in my teeth. You said, when you're afraid, that's when you're found. I taste the silence of 1,000 crowns. I don't want the dragon bone crown, I just want your hand right now. All these kingdoms call drawn in old wine, lines through the forest, lines through my mind, ghosts in the hallway, claws at the gate, everyone watching for who I'll betray. You said power is a spell that wears you thin. I feel the weight before it begins. I don't want the dragon bone crown, I just want your hand right now. All these kingdoms calling my name, I just wanna hear you the same. If the fire comes raining down, let it melt this dragon bone crown. I was never made for a throne, only made for you. If I turn back now, will the stars still know my name? If I burn it down, will the story sound the same? Let the towers crack, let the banners fall. I would trade a world for one whispered call. I don't want the dragon bone, I don't want the dragon bone, I don't want the dragon bone crown. Found a map in my cereal box, spilled milk over dragon marks, crumbs on kingdoms, sticky fingers on the stars. Tasty ring became a royal seal, bedsheet banner on the wall, sock drawer treasures, every sock a cannonball. Take me back to the backyard kingdoms, wooden sword and a paper crown. I was brave, I was barely taller than the daisies on the ground. Every cloud a flying fortress, every shadow something to outrun. I had worlds in the cracks of the sidewalk, and I lived in every one. Kitchen chair was my tallest tower, guarded by a sleepy cat. Mom called dinner, I called it a dragon attack. Old TV glow on the living room floor, boss fight with a cardboard shield, heartbeat thunder, tasty jewels my battlefield. Take me back to the backyard kingdoms, wooden sword and a paper crown. I was brave, I was barely taller than the daisies on the ground. Somewhere under all these emails, there's a crayon spell book folded thin. If I close my eyes on the subway, I can feel that ring. Special, still a knight who always runs toward the rusted swing set portal, toward the worlds where I was young. space like turning the last page of a favorite book. Coffee stain on chapter 12, someone underlined back off. Folded page at 23, tiny note in faded ink. Call me when you're finally free. Phone number I can't quite read. You're my dog-eared corners, my worn out, torn up proof that stories keep on living when they're passed from room to room. I get lost between your pages, every line I see us both. You're my dog-eared corners, my favorite kind of hope. There's a pressed leaf, paper thin, holding autumn in its veins. Ticket stub from way back when, rain still written in the date. You don't end the way you should, twist that hits me every time. Closing you feels too much like saying some unfinished goodbye. You're my dog-eared corners, my worn out, torn up proof that stories keep on living when they're passed from room to room. I get lost between your pages, every line I see us both. You're my dog-eared corners, my favorite kind of hope. About your day, text back fast, even when I'm drained. Laugh at your jokes, even when they fade. Always say it's fine when it's not okay. I play it cool, I keep it kind, bite my tongue, fall behind. Tell myself this is how good guys shine. I'm the nice guy you call when it's midnight, when he did you so wrong and you need a soft light. Safe ride straight home from the landslide, but you never look twice at the night sky. Carry your bags from the third floor stairs. Remember your drink, how you like your chair. You cry on my shirt till the fabric wears. Say I'm perfect, then you disappear. You say you're lost, you say you're done, then run back in the arms that spun you around. I'm still the one left undone. I'm the nice guy you call when it's midnight, when he did you so wrong and you need a soft light. I'm the safe ride straight home from the landslide, but you never look twice at the night sky. Someone else's sorrow. One day I'll draw a line through this role, be the hero in my own story. Oh, I'm the nice guy you call when it's midnight. he did you so wrong and you need a soft light. I'm the safe ride straight home from the landslide, but you never look twice at the night sky. My phone like that, 3 dots, then you take it back. Yeah, you say you over it, same fight, different outfit. Yeah, I feel it when you look my way. Yeah, you say you're done, but you still stay. Yeah, we crash, we burn, we're back by day. Yeah, we love it when it hurts this way. Side of the bed. Yeah, you say this the last time, 2 drinks, then your hand finds mine. Yeah, you pull me in, I go. Yeah, we both already know. Yeah, we'll say we'll find tomorrow, whispered in the dark, let's press play, not start over.